know if I can go on.
Together we I'm not drunk, I'm just drinking.
You know, never mind.
I need a break.
You hear the vice cannons rooted out a Dominion camp in those Daedric ruins?
Yeah, but they had outside help. Typical.
Red diamond protects us till the end.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
No charge to have a look.
What hope is there for me?
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverhood.
These citizens think we're doing nothing.
Ugh, another distraction.
I think Velsa is more concerned that her barbs no longer stick in Zira's hide.
Call me the Captain. Everyone else does. You know, I was a pirate and smuggler before I joined the guild. Indeed, I poured my personal fortune into the organization, funded some of our biggest heists back in the day. We'll continue to rebuild, finish getting our own house in order. I have nothing but admiration and respect for our beloved guildmaster. Indeed, I can't wait to see what she has planned for us next. The anticipation has me on the edge of my seat. My experiences from my days as a pirate and smuggler make me invaluable to the guild. I have contacts, friends in distant ports, and more than enough advice to pass along. When it comes to planning an organization, just call on the Captain. I had a beautiful ship once. It was fast, nimble, but the summer storms that blow up along the Abitian coast were too powerful for my poor swift lightning. Sank to the bottom of the sea. But let's bask in Zira's success. This was a good day.
I know what the new recruit.
The Thazar cartel brought me to Abba's Landing. But the odds of me attaining my full potential are astronomically better if I'm part of the guild. After all, the Iron Wheel has eliminated most of the competition for me. Indeed, I have 17 distinct theories, ranked from most viable to highly improbable. But I'm not ready to share any of them just yet. I need more data to analyze. If you and Zira learn anything else, please be sure to let me know. A true genius never guesses. Not when every problem, no matter how complicated, can always be solved through dedication and analysis. I'll figure out who actually stole the dowry. It's just a matter of time. A number of merchant conglomerates operate out of Abba's Landing, using their wealth and power to influence the city. The Thazar cartel is one such entity. I regret to say that I worked for them for a time before I found a place in the guild.
I almost left all this behind me. I was halfway up the boarding ramp to a ship bound for High Rock when I decided I wasn't done with Abba's Landing quite yet. I want to make the Iron Wheel pay for what they did to us. I want to make them pay dearly. I was a bounty hunter back in Shornhelm before I embraced this life. I suppose tales of my past have been spread around the guild like jam on a biscuit. Thieves and cut purses are worse than old wives when it comes to gossip. You'd be surprised. When it comes to law and order, the line between bounty hunter and outlaw is thin as a wisp of hair, and just as fragile. After years of serving the public good with nothing to show for it, I learned that crime actually does pay. I originally came to Abba's Landing to collect a bounty on Walk Softly, but he offered me an alternative that actually made sense. I brought my talents to the guild, and they welcomed me. Just like you, I earn their trust every day.
Of the two of us, I'd say you're looking sharper. Velsa was right. Speaking upon aloud has diminished me as a person. Thanks for noticing. I do like to put my best foot forward in everything I do. But a lot of credit goes to Zira and the rest of our crew. A single lizard isn't enough to form a guild, even one as dapper and dashing as me. Have you seen the way Quen moves? She can get up and over a wall faster than I can fold a perfect pocket square. I have a nose for talent, and Quen is the real deal. As we go about rebuilding the crew, we do worse than to find a few more like her. What's to think? She's our guildmaster, and she's a good friend. She stepped forward in our darkest hour and pulled the guild back from the brink of extinction. Under her leadership, I don't think there's anything we can't accomplish. I don't think. I never say anything hurtful about the people I know. That's just not couth. However, I would be remiss not to warn you. Try not to get on Velsa's bad side. She has a terrible temper. You really don't want to constantly check your food for poison.
Hello, partner. I'm happy to inform you that I can pick a lock within 15 seconds. As long as nobody's watching. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you on that after I've had a little more time for everything to sink in. There's certainly more politics involved than I was expecting. The Guildmaster? She seems to be handling a difficult situation, but I certainly wouldn't want to try to fill her boots. If it were me, I'd be a hot mess, but she always finds a way to pull it together. I suppose that's why she's the leader. He's got fancier clothes than most of the nobles back in Auradon. He's also a pretty good listener. He's made me feel welcome. Without you and Walk Softly, I'm not sure I would have stuck around as long as I have. Oh, I've got an opinion. I've got a bunch of them and none of them good. Velsa is mean, ornery, and as prickly as a thorny beanstalk. and I don't think she likes me very much. But I've never seen anyone handle poisons and tinctures the way she does.
You could have left Zira and kept the guild for yourself. I guess you and I are cut from a different cloth than old Nick. Suits me fine. I'm still cleaning up the mess the last power grab made for our books.
Do you like explosions? I just love explosions. All the bright colors and loud noises. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, and fire. I positively adore fire. The way it dances, the way it burns. And fiery explosions, well, those set my toes all a-tingle. It's brilliant, that's what it is. I joined the guild because of Elsa, you know. Hoped to learn whatever she was willing to teach me, but every time I asked a question, she threatened to defoliate my head. I'm glad she's back, though. Well, she's no legend like Nicholas was. But then again, nobody is. We all miss him terribly. Zira, on the other hand, she's one of us. She isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. I appreciate that in my guildmaster. Funny you should ask about that. I just finished building a device to help Brucus get into his uncle's vault. I hope he heeds my advice and stands well clear of the door after he sets it. I may have been a bit heavy with the Kindle pitch.
Common thieves only consider the horizontal. They never think about the vertical and how it relates to our chosen profession. Me, I'm always looking up. That's usually where the wealthy marks keep their best stuff.
Prices have never been better.